What is up, everyone? This is Desmond. In this video, I'm going to be going through some custom events that I've collected throughout late May to middle of July 2020. And all of these are ones that I gathered from the World of Horror Discord community. There is a section of channels dedicated only to custom event creation. If you go to the description section of this video, I will link you to that Discord, and it has instructions on how to create your own custom events for World of Horror. And there's also some pretty cool resources as well to help you along and to kind of spark your creative juices and inspire you quite a bit. So definitely check it out in the description section below. But yeah, all of these are ones that I've been gathering for a while, and I have not gone through any of these yet. Some of these are some older ones, but they have been remade a little bit and tweaked upon by some creators, and a lot of these are brand new. So in this video, you're going to see a mix of a lot of new events, and you might see a mix of some of the older ones, but I will make sure not to show off too many of the older ones or the ones that repeat too much. So yeah, definitely check this out if you create events, or you're interested in creating events, or interested in his game. Be sure to keep watching. So like always, what I'm going to do is I like to go through these through the endless mode. There is a test function in this game, but I like to just go through them just through the endless mode. That way it can affect my gameplay, and I can know how exactly it affects the gameplay. And oh my god, there's a lot of them. Oh my god, 148. Wow, it's a lot of them that I've collected throughout the past 2 months and a half. And yeah, so let's go through these. Okay, this one is Hospital VIP. Mr. Ooh, the local occult specialist with whom you've had arranged a meeting, has been assaulted at his home and was gravely wounded. When you try to visit him at the hospital, you're barred entry into his room by an uncooperative policeman. Nobody visits Dr. Ooh without proper authorization, citizen. Scram. Let's see. You can offer him a gift or try to convince him. So let's offer him a gift of 2 funds. The policeman looks around the corridor and pockets the money. Alright, but I haven't seen you. He rushes you in, and you spend the next few minutes asking Mr. Ooh about his occult studies. You then leave the hospital having learned quite a lot, and we get some experience. 12 extra experience. Okay, it's not bad. I like that one. This one is called Examination Room, and wow, look at the this ripped guy. Looks like these are bullet holes. Waiting for your appointment with your favorite doctor, you take a glimpse of another patient being examined in the room next to you. His body is scratched by bizarre wounds that look like gunshots. You can hear the nurses mumbling about it. Okay, eavesdrop their conversation, look away. Let's choose eavesdrop. Let's see what they say. Okay, perception check success. The nurses are discussing his case. He probably doesn't know that he's already dead. The man grabs his jacket and calmly walks out, paying no mind to their babbling. His overwhelmingly strong aura rushes through you, and you get +2 stamina. Ooh, that's creepy. At least you get some stamina from it. Ominous preacher. Okay, and some kind of odd coloring. I don't know if this was intentional, but yeah, this is kind of odd coloring. This is like kind of whitish. Looks like powder. Maybe it's supposed to be some other color. I don't know. I'm not sure. As you wander, you hear a priest mumbling nearby. He notices and asks you, "My child, are you lost? Do you seek guidance? Maybe you need the help of our Lord." You don't recognize the deity as half of its head is broken. Let's see, what are you praying? Father, pray with him. Let's see, why don't we choose, what are you praying, Father? Charisma check failure. But our Lord, of course, he starts reciting verses. And so the day he will ascend once again, mankind shall be freed from their eternal shackles and become one in the eternity in heavens despite their sins. Okay, we actually gained some experience, but even though it's a, we failed a charisma check. Okay. All right, that's a that's a kind of a weird one. Why don't we go to apartments? Okay, this one is called Neighbor Therapy, and I believe I did this one before, but it looks like there's some updated art on this one. Miss Ogino, a psychologist living in the same apartment block as you, has noticed your odd behavior and has invited you over for a one-on-one therapy meeting free of cost. It might be good for you to vent your problems to me, She muses as you sit down on a fancy leather couch. Now tell me everything. I promise to help the best I can. You can either tell her everything, or can you just give me some pills? Why don't we tell her everything, see how she responds. Alright, knowledge check failure. You try to explain the things you've seen and the things you've read. As the therapy moves on, however, you doubt yourself more and more. Miss Ogino smiles softly. Repeat after me. These things do not exist. They cannot hurt me. You repeat the mantra a few more times, then leave, feeling confident. I think we got a little spelling error right here. Feeling confident about Mrs. Ogino's words, and we get one reason. Wow, look at the art on this one. This one is called The Good Captain. By the dock, a man stands facing away from you near a fishing vessel. He barks out orders to the men that are unloading the ship in a gruff growl. As you approach, he turns to face you almost as if on cue. There are large puckering holes in his body from which extends the writhing body of a large centipede. It seems to made a home in his torso. His head rests ominously on his shoulder. Wow. As for work, walk away slowly. Let's ask for work. Okay. It looks like some of the text is kind of falling out of the frame right here. Strength check failure. Cold eyes size you up with a soul penetrating stare. His centipede chitters on his shoulder. Hey, I've got something ye can do. Go and help me men unload them crab traps. While moving one of the traps, you carelessly push your finger inside the trap. The crab inside snips it off with its claw. You shriek and stumble into a stack of traps, knocking them overboard. The captain shouts at you and fires you on the spot. And we have 2 stamina removed. I like the art. I think, I kind of think maybe this, can be reduced a little bit. The text can be reduced and kind of brought a bit more kind of to the point. Because it's a lot of text. I think it should be shortened a little bit. But overall, I think it's good. Strongbox. You run across a decrepit old strongbox. It looks decayed enough that you might be able to get into it. Force it open, leave it be. Let's force it open and see what's inside. You manage to find something to crack it open and polder it. There's still something worth keeping in it. And we have one item, and we have taken away 1 point of stamina, and we have a book. Let's see what's in the book. Well, okay, it looks like this is not an item that's in the game. That happens when you make an event and you have an item as, you know, a win or a resolution or something like that, and it's not an actual item. So we just have something that we can't do anything with, which is unfortunate because it takes up a slot. This one is called Infinite Corridor. Wow, I like the art on this one already. Look at the details on the wall with the blinds and whatever else this is. Maybe this is a cage. I don't know. Let's read and see. Only after you turn the corner to the right for the third time you realize this corridor seems to have no end. What's worse, you can't find the entrance after backtracking a bit. The corridor just loops. Tear down the wall, go through the nearest door, try to find a logical explanation. All right, cool. We have 3 options. Why don't we choose the first one? And if we come across it again, we'll choose the second one. Tear down the wall. Strength check success. You easily tear down one of the wood and paper walls and escape through the hole. When you look back, you see the insides of a rune-covered chamber, and then the hole closes in on itself. Ooh. Wow, that's interesting. And we have gained 10 experience, but we've lost 1 point of reason. Oh wow, look at the art on this one. This is crazy. This one is called In the Middle of the Dark Road. And it looks like the title is kind of falling out of the frame a little bit. All right. As you are walking down towards the nearby village. Wait. As you're walking down towards the nearby village. Okay. Maybe there's a... This is a period. I think maybe a comma isn't needed. But a humanoid figure surprises you with her abnormal number of eyes and a tentacle to where her head should be. Whoa. Keep your eyes open, close your eyes. Why don't we keep your eyes open? You stand completely still as she walks past you. She stops in front of you for more than a minute, then decides it's time to go. And we have 1 reason point removed. This one is called the callback list. Wow, look at the art. This is great. Look at the detail. And I see there's a face on the left side and a little window with a curtain. And I think this is maybe the wall, a shadow, maybe. I'm not sure. Deeper and deeper, a woman whispers repeatedly as she waits by the telephone. She doesn't seem to notice you. Don't disturb her. That's the only option we have. You silently walk past the room, not wishing to disturb her. A few moments later, you can hear a telephone ring echo through the halls. Wow, that's kind of mysterious. And we gain 5 experience, but we have 2% of doom attached. This one is called Don't Trip. And wow, this is wow, look at this street sign, and these are supposed to be bodies. Wow, this is crazy. A pile of dead bodies drawn onto a street sign. What does it mean? Ooh, vandalism, or assume the worst. Okay, let's do vandalism for right now. You begin to wonder if the neighborhood is getting dangerous. You open your wallet just to notice there's some money missing. Okay, I wonder how the money got out of our pocket or out of our wallet. Okay, this one is called anime. No, excuse me, not anime. Cannibal Girl. And I think this picture looks like a real photograph that was kind of tethered down to one bit. You find a girl crying. You tell her you're investigating the weird things in town, and you ask if she needs help. She says, I couldn't sleep and felt watched whenever I tried, so I set up a camera in my room. I recorded my dad wearing a creepy mask and whispering over me. Now I have this uncontrollable hunger to eat people. I don't want to hurt anybody. Would you let me eat a piece of you? It should satiate me until your investigation is over. You can either acquiesce or try to reason with her. So let's acquiesce. You follow the girl inside and allow her to devour part of your body. She thanks you profusely and promises to make it up to you after this is all over. Was helping this girl worth the trouble, or are you playing into I don't even know how to pronounce this, Athorasu's plans? We have an injury. We have, ouch, damn. That's a major injury. I'm gonna have to try to get that fixed. Damn it. Oh, we have a mental injury too, so can't fix those. Ooh, this one is called Egg Sack. And wow, look at this art. Look at the trees, and has a kanji symbol, and I think it's just some bugs. It's a crazy web. You find a tree that has a big white lump attached to its trunk. As you move closer, you realize what it is. A gigantic egg sack. Tiny spiders crawl about from hole to hole, and you think you can see the whole thing throb gently. You also notice that something is stuck between outer layers of webbing. Whoa, okay. Climb the tree to retrieve the item, leave a bee, set the sack on fire. Let's choose this one. Dexterity check success. You climb the tree and grab the item, deftly freeing it off the webbing. You climb down and then examine your prize. It seems to be a statuette of some sort. You wonder if it is magical. And we have what do we get? I know. Yeah, I don't know what exactly we got. Oh, we don't have enough storage. So let's see what it is. Let's move this to storage. And I think we might get it in the next window. Oh, okay, here it is. Here's the curious statuette. Oh god, look at this. This is crazy. The thing in the bog. Flies buzz around you as you wade through the ankle-deep water. Suddenly you fall back into the water. Something has you by the ankle. The tentacle tries to pull you deeper into the swamp. Oh man, yeah, this is crazy. Look at this. Illustration is so good. It's very, very detailed. I see there's something around the ankle of the girl. Flashlight. Nice choice of lighting and shading in this one. Wow, this is great. Fight back, call for help. Let's fight back. You struggle against its might, proving too determined. It releases you, but it's still out there. Damn. We lose 1 stamina with a game 5 experience. This one is called the Hangman's Tree. Wow, look, whoa. Yeah, that's disturbing and creepy. These bodies hanging from this tree. This tree was once the favorite of the locals, the execution ground for many a criminal. Now it seems that they have started using it again. Whoa. Search the bodies, search the ground, say a prayer. Let's search the bodies. Well, I'm not sure what we're gonna find, but let's search the bodies. You struggle to reach the pockets of the first body when you sense someone is watching you. Oh, we get a curse. What's the curse? Is it hunger? Okay, this one is called Home Preparations. I'm trying to think. I think I've seen this one before, but now we have some new art, and it's the the same art as we have for when we go back to the house after an investigation, which is pretty cool. I like that. You get an idea that it might be a good thing to prepare for the oncoming adventures. Your apartment is small, but there must be something useful for you to take with you. What do you look for? Some weapons, some tools, some food. Let's see. Let's see what we get for some food. Paying attention to the cooking channel on TV will finally pay off. Using some eggs, milk, and sugar, you quickly prepare some pancakes. Delicious. And you might need to go to our yeah, I wish I could remove this. We got to go to our storage and see what we can what we get from it. Oh, we got pancakes. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Nice. It's funny. I don't think I came across this like food item too often. All right, we'll save it for later. Okay, this one is called Abhorrent, Adorant. Relaxing on one of the piers at the seaside, you're approached by middle-aged man. Maybe it should be you're approached by a middle-aged man. There's a gleam of insanity in the man's eyes as he smiles at you. My love, he groans. I found you at last. I've waited for this moment so long. Kiss me, I beg you. Run away or give him a kiss. Ooh. Let's run away, and then if we come across this again, we'll give him a kiss. Dexterity check success. You decide to leg it. Fortunately, you're athletic enough to outrun your lover and grab the attention of a police patrol. They quickly detain the man who keeps screaming obscenities at you. You have no doubt that the man will be dealt with, and he won't assault anyone else again. And we get 5 experience. Huh. Wow, that's a very kind of unsettling and kind of creepy and random and realistic too. Oh my god, look, we got a dog. Oh man, wearing a hat. What is this, a gun? Well, let's see what this is about. This is called Shiba's Gunslinger. You ascend a well-known cliff where tourists and locals alike come to view the sunset. But instead of tourists and locals, you find, woof, it's a Shiba Inu wearing a sombrero, a colorful scarf, and with a rifle in his paw. Humans should know of my existence. Woof. So, what you say? I give you something to keep the secret. Well, secret? Tell me what strikes your fancy. Your gun, please. Some snacks ahead for the road ahead. A nice story. We already have a gun. I mean, but I'm kind of curious, like, what exactly gun we'll get. Will we get another shotgun? And snacks. And a nice story. Yeah, let's choose the gun first. Charisma check success. The Shiba Inu barks angrily. Partner, this mine. But you can have something else. Arf? The gunslinger doggo pulls a revolver from behind his belt. Don't ask where I got this. Woof. Just keep at it. And we get a police revolver. Wow. Okay, this one is called Stalked. Man, look at this eye, man. And look all the stuff around it. Dude, this is creepy. Something is wrong. All your senses is in alert. Someone is following. Someone is following you. And you don't know who it is. Run. Strength check failure. You escape the snatcher but injure yourself in the process. They will eventually snatch you if you're not more prudent. Be careful. And we get a broken jaw. And I think that's it as far as what injury we gain from this. Alright, we are at this event called Empty Room, and wow, I'm trying to make out what exactly this is. It looks kind of like someone's head, but the eyes are very big, and I don't know, it kind of looks like maybe a lamp shade, but in negative, I don't know. While exploring the hospital's upper floors, you come across a weird room. It's midday, but there's no sunlight coming through the window at all. It's as black as spilled ink. You hesitate at the doorway. Go inside or move on? Let's go inside and see what happens. Perception check failure. You step inside and wait, but your eyes don't adjust. You knew there was something strange happening here. You just can't see what. And we have some doom added to our total amount. This one is called A Lovely Shrine. And wow, look at this. This is a little small little statue of a naked woman, some candles, a little bowl. Let's see what this one is about. I'm intrigued. You stumble across a small statue, hastily built around a statuette. It's really pretty. Looking at it, you feel in a blissful peace, free from fear and worry. There is an empty bowl in front of you. You feel compelled to leave an offering. Leave some money, ignore it. Let's see if we leave some money for this time. You leave some money into the bowl. The statue is pleased, and you are all the more happy for it. And we gain some reason, but we also gain some doom. Alright, this event is called Strange Classroom. Maybe it should be Strange. Strange. Well, let's see why it's called Staged. As you are walking through the school, you find a long time disabled classroom open. As you enter, everything seems normal. Read the bulletin board, read the blackboard, search the drawers. Knowledge check success. As you are reading the various notes, you find a little poem about how everything in the end turns out good. Your heart is filled with hope. And we have 1 stamina and 1 reason added. Alright, this one is called Forceful Detective. And this one, I believe, is an update from the Forceful Detective we had before. This one has a very, very elaborate and well done artwork and illustration to it. Like, this looks nice. Like, it looks just like the way I envision Detective Rokuda to be. And also there's an extra illustration on the right side, just filling the whole frame and everything else. So let's see if there's any difference in the text at all. Detective Rokuda, Shirokawa Police Department. I want to ask you a few questions. Please open the door. You decide to let her in. She wears a large trench coat and her black hair extends past her shoulders. Enough bullshit. She speaks up and pulls a knife at you. Something's very, very wrong with this city, and your name shows up in police reports way too often. Tell me all I want to know. Scream for help. Do as she says. Let's scream for help. You scream for help. The detective woman curses when one of your neighbors responds to your call. After she runs away, you phone the nearest police station. One of the policemen arrive. They question you about the attack. And as it turns out, there's no detective Rakuda employed at the Shirokawa Police Department. Who was she? Wow. I kind of wonder who she is. Like this event, this is the most like intriguing one. Okay, this one is called In Search of Some Air, and we have a drawing of an inhaler. And let's see what's up. Walking down the corridor, you find asthma. I think it's find an asthma inhaler on the floor, but no one around it. Ooh, use it, find the owner. Let's use it and see what happens. Luck, check, success. You feel relieved, and you can now breathe better. Using someone else's inhaler. Oh man. Yeah, we get 1 stamina and 1 reason added. This one is called The Cultist Priest. And wow. Yeah, this art is crazy. Man, look at the the small eye hole and the big eye hole, and we have the little cigarette poking out of the mask. As you walk through empty alleys, a dark figure lights his cigarette and approaches you. Speak with him, ignore him. Let's speak with him. Let's see what's up. Sensing your fear, the priest laughs. Oh man, and it was charisma check failure. And wow, we have added, oh man, we have 8 plus 8 doom added, but we get some reason taken away. Wow, that's pretty severe. Okay, this one is called Laboratory, and it looks like the text is almost kind of filling up the whole text frame, and the art frame inside, man, this looks pretty cool looking. Lots of symmetry used. You did discover, I think this is a typo. It's supposed to be DISCOVER. You discover a laboratory filled with all manner of bizarre contraptions that buzz and whir with excitement. Movement stirs in the corner of your eye. Through the portholes of columns that extend to the ceiling, you see an abomination of withering tentacles and fearsome eyes that focus on an ominous razor-sharp gaze on you. A whispering flows in your mind as a deep voice begins to bubble through the speakers on the sides of the column in a language foreign to you. Okay, listen to the voice, turn the valve, or run. Let's listen to the voice. Madness threatens to take you. The creature's consciousness fills your mind. You witness the birth and death of galaxies as you are propelled through its memories. As the focus of its thoughts move to you, you feel as if you may burst into flames. Then it grows tired. Its connection to you recedes like the tide. Its eyes close. Soon you are all alone in your thoughts again. However, it seems to have left a small part of itself behind in your consciousness, and we gained some experience. Yeah, this is kind of very, very weird. It's very verbose. There's a lot in this event. Very vivid. It's just a lot. I kind of wish it was just a little bit shorter, a little more direct to the point, but still pretty good. This event is called Ublet Heist Shirokawa. Ulib Heist? Ulib Heist? I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. As you are walking along the beachfront, you look out into the sea and notice a lone swimmer struggling in the water and gasping for air. You don't even have the time to try and rescue him or shout for a lifeguard when an enormous shadow jumps out of the water and onto him. Alright, we got some dots. You manage to flag down a lifeguard, but it's too late. Whoa. And we have some doom added. That's creepy. This one is called Beach Altar. While taking a walk at the beach, you discover a crude altar. It looks as if it was set up only recently, and the markers on the stones are still fresh. Few candles, a tinderbox, and an offering bowl are heaped in a small pile behind one of the stones. Someone was setting up a shrine here and left it unfinished. We can destroy the markers, touch the markers, destroy the altar, pray before the pillars. Let's choose this option first. Luck check success. As you touch the markings and they begin to glow faintly with a soft green light. The glow ceases after a few seconds, but it leaves something in your mind. Knowledge about beings and places you didn't know about before. And we get a spell, and we get some experience. Okay, we're back at Egg Sack. So before I climb the tree to retrieve the item, why don't we leave it be and see what happens? You hastily move away from the tree. You're sure of one thing. Such a large egg sack is anything but natural. And we have some doom added. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at this light, man. Look at this bright light. I think this is supposed to be a sun. It's yellow. Very, very yellow. Wow. It looks kind of out of place, but kind of cool at the same time. This one is called the Limelight. You were feeling a bit strange since you began investigating the forest, and now you realize what's wrong. The afternoon sun, instead of being orange, has a strange, sickly green coloration to it. Avert your gaze, find an explanation. Let's avert our gaze, and next time find an explanation the next time we come across this event. Strength check failure. You fail to turn your sight away from the sun. Your eyes begin to burn. Your mind is flooded with screeching noise, and your ears bleed. You collapse to your knees and clutch your head, screaming as the limelight violates every part of your being. 2 stamina is removed, and 1 reason is removed. Wow. Crazy. I wonder what happens if we pass it. Alright, this event is called Chill Merchant 2, and we have some updated art, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I like it so much. Yo, nice face. A young man welcomes you to his little corner in the docks. The man, dressed in a black robe and a polka dot bandana, has a collection of strange items sewn onto a blanket. I'm selling, you buying. You catch my deal? Want a potion of restoration or maybe blade of heroes. He says between puffs of his cigarette, "They're coming, dude. We gotta be ready." Let's see. Potion of restoration, the blade of heroes. I'm guessing that's just a knife. We had this one before. Don't we talk about, or why don't we choose they? What do they mean by they? Charisma check failure. You sit by the man and ask him some questions. Your attempt at learning anything from him proves fruitless, though, and all you accomplish is waste of your precious time. And we have 2 doom added. Okay, this one is called Spiral Centipede. I think centipede is misspelled the way I usually see it, but maybe this is the name of the centipede. As you walk down the hallway, you spot a long, multi-legged creature spiraling down the hallway. You cannot see the end of it. Try to walk past him, turn around. Dexterity check failure. While walking around it, you trip and fall into its body. Your clothes get soaked in a thick black liquid. And we have 2 reason removed. This one is called Cultist Necromancer. And man, look at the art on this one. This is very mystic and very moody, and it looks like the guy is like just coming at us pretty much, and then it has like the moon on top with the stars. This is great. Do you accept the magic of the old ones left for you? Marked one. Yes or no? Let's choose yes for now. You close your eyes as the mysterious figure puts his hands in your chest. You pass out. As you wake up, you feel weird. We have a new spell, and we have 2 reason taken away from us. This one is called Surgery Ward, and we have a drawing of a woman, and I think this is a nurse behind her, and I think this is a brain and a jar, and we got a door. It looks nice. I like the detail, and I like the kind of what do you call it? Kind of like the light kind of with the shadows around it a little bit. I forgot the name of it, but it's called when there's like a lot of light in the middle, and then there's like darkness kind of around it. You're wandering around the hospital's abandoned surgery wing looking for clues. As you hear people coming, you hide behind a door. A couple of nurses wheeling away a surgery cart pass by you without noticing your presence. As you feel your heart skip a beat when you notice what is carried on top of the cart. Ooh. And we have 1 reason removed from us. Socket slime is the name of this event, and whoa, look at this coming out of the sockets. That's something I wouldn't want to see in real life. You decide to watch some television to wind down a bit, but you can't get it to turn on. You check the plug and notice it's detached from the socket. As you reach in to plug it back, you notice it's coated in something slimy, looking like burned plastic and something smelling even worse. The same gunk is slowly pouring out of the socket. Open the socket, just leave it be. Let's open the socket and see what's up. Luck check success. You turn off the power in your home and unscrew the socket cover. Some gunk pours out of the hole, but it's not too much. While cleaning away the slime, you find something tucked behind some cables. And get a nice ring, okay. Kind of wonder what else was there. I mean, I kind of wonder like what the slime was, you know. So yeah, this is a good one. I like the events that kind of leave me wondering and asking more, you know. This event is called Phosphor Lit Madness, and we have a picture of an old computer, the CRT and the tower, and a little bit of a keyboard. You see, the drawing is very, very good and detailed, and it looks nice shading and everything. You think that one of the school's computers might hold some useful clue. After having booted up one of the machines, you notice it has only one text file stored in its memory. As you open it and start reading it, you realize it describes every action you took during your investigation, up to the point where you boot up the computer. Ugh, that's creepy. Edit the file, break the computer, leave. Let's edit the file. You decide to not mess too much with your own future. You restore some of your strength so as to be able to keep going a little longer. And we have some, or as to say, one reason and one stamina added. Alright, this one is called Grandma's Room, and we have the, I think this is the default image for like a library. You help cleaning the old house of your recently deceased grandmother. She was a very secret person. Maybe you could learn more about her by searching through her belongings. Search the drawers, search under the bed, search behind the bookshelf. I think we had this before. I'm trying to remember. I don't think we had this before. I don't recall. Let's search the drawers. You find some old book your grandmother left behind her. Maybe you can make use of it. What is this? Oh wow, I don't think I use this. Deals 8 damage to human enemies. Wow, okay. But we add it. Oh, okay. We got to use it in battle. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm trying to think if we came across this one. I'm not sure. Maybe we did. It's been a while. Wow, look at the art on this one. This is crazy. This one is called Claustrophobia, and man, this art is so good. Like, you see the girl hiding in the kind of a small cave with the water, and then I see some tentacles. I see a hand all around. This is crazy. The rancid smell is overbearing as you crawl through a small tunnel. You hope the effort is worth it. Continue on or turn back. Let's continue on. Luck check success. You knew there was a reason you crawled through so much muck and rot. A flashlight shines at the end of the tunnel, and we get an item and some more experience. We get 5 experience, and I wonder what the item is. Let's check it out. Oh, we get a flashlight. Oh, okay. This event is called Lords of Nazareth. You hear from the villagers that a group of foreign mystics called Lords of Nazareth are staying overnight at a nearby abandoned temple. By the evening, you reach the temple, and the bald mystic at the door happily invites you in. His group seems to have prepared a dinner. Ooh, invite yourself to dinner, ask some questions, make an excuse to sneak around. Let's invite ourselves to dinner. Let's see. Perception check failure. You join the feast, finding the served meat seasoned perfectly and the offered wine tasting just heavenly. Only after a few minutes, you realize that you're eating human flesh and drinking human blood. You try to stop, but you ravenously stuff yourself more and more and more. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, we have 2 stamina added, but 2 reason removed. I really like that one. That was great. Nice little twist with this one. Okay, this one is called Strange Tape, and we had this one before, and I think I chose the first option. But let's read through it before we can recap. The video store clerk insists you take a look at this weird tape he got. He won't take no for an answer. It's hazy, but you can't make out a woman suspended by ropes. She's surrounded by hooded figures. Are they cutting her? Let's watch the tape. Perception check failure. You force yourself to watch. It's nasty, but it doesn't add up to anything useful. Sure looked real though. And we have 3 doom added and 1 reason removed. All right. So I want y'all to watch the other videos I have of World of Horror. I have some other ones where I'm reviewing and checking out and experiencing other custom events. So thank you so much for watching. Peace.